All right, greetings.
Power off.
All right, happy Saturday or Saturn Day, whatever y'all want to, call it. Let's clear the energy. Okay. All right. So we are doing how do they feel readings today. All right. I need to charge my phone. Make sure everything is good. All right. So hi everybody. Hey Gabi, how are you, sis? This morning's been quite hectic, I must say. Trying to clean, and then you got a dog with the runs and shit, so you gotta deal with that. So I'm just like trying my best to chill and relax today, like do some cleaning, get some things done. Then you got a dog, like I said, she got the runs and shit, so it's a little ashy. Hey Samantha. Hey Mel. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, well, if you're not on here for your read, you'll be able to come back and watch it whenever you're ready. I'm going to go ahead and put the names before I forget in the chat. I appreciate that, Sam. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, y'all can just hang out, chill, you know. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, happy Mother's Day. If anybody's moms or just your mothers sending them happy Mother's Day, or all the mothers in your lives sending them happy Mother's Day. Okay, all the nurturers, you don't have to be a literal mother. You could be a nurturer, someone that, gives love to other children, or you could be an auntie, a cousin, it doesn't matter. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Gabi. What the fuck was that? Ollie, are you under my sink? I've been wondering where she been all day. I haven't seen her all day. She must be hiding under my sink. So yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, the aunties, the stepmothers. Okay. So this is gonna be a mini love read, how do they feel read. So keep in mind, you guys, because this is like just like straight to the point, it's not gonna be as lengthy as like my website's services would be. So we're just going to get straight to the point, get the message out. If you are interested in how do they feel read, or mini love read, just like a quick, getting straight to the point type of message, the link to my PayPal is in the description or the chat, as well as my Cash App. So those are the only two options there. Please leave the name of the person that you're asking about. If you happen to be asking about more than one person, um, it is a separate payment for that person as well. Okay, so just so you know, all right. I'm sending much love to everybody on the chat, because I know like the energies have been kind of heavy. Venus retrograde, I think it's like out of that. I think we're out of the shadow period of that, and not just shadow period. We also have some other placements of shit going on right now, and we also have a Scorpio full moon. I believe it is a full moon or a new moon. I believe it's a full moon coming up. And Scorpio don't play. Scorpio is very, very powerful, very spicy energy. So, hey, very transformative though. We love Scorpio. Okay, that is my opposite sign. So, we fuck with Scorpio energy all day. That Pluto energy, when it come out to play, it is no game, okay? Mm. All right. All right. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna like gloss over those key aspects of the situation, like just tap in. Usually it comes out naturally because I channel, so that shit just comes out naturally. But I've noticed that with my readings, I at least try to tap in like what's the person's intentions and things like that, what's on their mind, how they're feeling, and advice. So you're not just left like, okay, well, what do I do? So let's go ahead and tap into the read. First person on the list is Monica. Second, Gabi. Male, third. If anyone else is interested, the list is still going. As long as I'm still talking and reading, it's open, unless I say otherwise. But if I get to my last person and no one else has a read, we'll close it out. Okay, timestamps will be available so you can come back and watch your reading whenever you want. Make sure y'all like this video, show some love, okay? Miss Monica, your timestamp is that a 5? I'm gonna wait for it to change, see if it turns into a 6 or a 7, because it kind of looks like a 6 already. Okay, 601. All right, Monica. All right. Hey, Christina, how are you, sis? Is that an 8 or a 6? I can't see. Oops, my bad. Okay, no, that's a 6. Okay, just making sure. All right, Miss Monica, let's get into your reading. I have not used my big ass oracle cards in a long time, so we're gonna use these. My big ass oracle, my relationship oracle deck that I created. Funny story, if y'all don't know about this deck, it was an accident creating it this big. I thought I was creating it like in an oracle card size, and then when I got them, I was like, what the fuck? But it actually helps because I'm like, okay, these are really big clarifier cards, or like they can be used for people that really can't see shit sometimes. So hey, I call them my big ass oracles. That's what we call them. Okay. Deaundra, I see you, sis. I just saw your Cashapp come through. Okay. Sorry about that, Monica. Let's get into your reading without further ado. So, we're just going to tap into how your person is feeling, what they want, things like that, what they want to say to you, what can you expect from the energies, and then, of course, what Spirit wants you to know. Hey, Deaundra, greetings. How are you, sis? I just got your submission. All right, so let's see. How does your person currently feel? Let's move these cards out of the way. Mind you guys, these are quick, straight to the point. Monica's person in question, how does this person currently feel about her and or their situation, their connection? Queen of Swords. The Seven of Cups. King of Pentacles. They may feel like you are not demanding. It's not like you're demanding them, but it's like a command, like your energy is commanding clarity and truth and honesty and transparency about their intentions and like their investment, because there might be a little bit of a either this is like a pulling back type of energy, like this person is pulling back some of the efforts that they've been making thus far, or it's like you can tell this person is holding back just in general, like it's almost like, okay, well, what do you want? Like, you're not going anywhere, but like, what do you want then? So it's like, you're not going to do much or contribute or try to move things along or make things clear. It's like, why are you here? It's like, that's what you're asking this person. So they may feel like you are commanding some sort of clarity from them, like where their solidarity lies, if that makes sense. Because I feel like this person is withholding like an offer of like some sort of solid offer. If it's not like commitment or dating, it could be committing to meeting up or something along the lines of that. It's like something that takes things to the next step, I feel. And with the King of Pentacles, it's like a little bit of a stubborn energy I'm picking up on, especially with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like almost like it's a teasing energy, like dangling a carrot in your face, or you feel like we're on the edge of something happening, but it's not happening yet. So they feel like you want some clarity. They can sense that that's what you want. Like you want truth. You want clarity. This person is slow to act. Children and pregnancy. If this person is not a father, I don't feel like this is literal for some reason. I don't feel like it's literal, but the King of Pentacles sometimes to me is kind of giving like daddy vibes, but I'm more so getting like in August um something could birth or manifest itself, because you do have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. After the Four of Pentacles, of course, she's like hiding right underneath. So unless this person is hiding that they got somebody pregnant or something, that's one thing I can see. But no, this feels like something birthing itself during August. Let's see what else. How does this person feel? What's their intention, their desire? Divine love. So they do want real love and relationship. I just feel like this person's energy is like, it makes you wait, but it's like, is it worth the wait? And how long do I have to wait, you know, for you to really decide whether you want this or whether you really want to show up? Because I feel like this person is withholding on purpose, but not like to be cruel or to be like, excuse me, sorry, manipulative. It's more so of it feels like until I feel comfortable or safe to really like give of myself. No, because my phone is on do not disturb. Let me see. No, I didn't get a text from you. I don't see it, ma'am. Sometimes it'll come through my iPad. Did you send it as an iMessage? Because it should come through my iPad. Okay, Christina, did you send one too? Okay. I don't know. I'll check in a second and see if I got it, because I didn't hear any notifications on my iPad. Okay. What is this person's truth? What do they want you to know? I must be honest with you. I lie or have lied to you. I've never experienced unconditional true love before. And do you miss me? This person gives a lot of mixed signals. It feels like, I don't doubt that this person is into you or that they like you, or they may even like want to see what the possibilities are. But I'm not confident that this person like is like 100% all in. It's almost like this person tells you things to kind of like, so like if you're on their ass or on their trail a little bit, like ha, I gotcha. Like not like in a sense like you're catching them doing something wrong, but just like soon as you guys get to like getting close and you call them out on it, or you might give off an impression like you know what's up, like you know this person's hesitant or something, and then it's like they do something to like throw it off and say, oh well, you know, I was busy and you know I had that thing coming up. It's like this person does it, but it's like white lie energy. Like they're not lying to be malicious, but it's almost like to stay in control of themselves or not rush things or to keep it at a pace that they feel comfortable with. So if you were to take a step back from this person, not talk to them, they would really freak out in a way, or they would just kind of, I feel like it would be something that they are, because it's, how do I explain this? This person knows that they're keeping you guessing and waiting when it's not necessary to do that. But it's almost like, let me edge you there, like, okay, just enough so that you're not just interested in me, just in case whenever I'm ready to come around. But at the same time, I don't feel like I'm ready to fully show up. And it's really stupid because, like, if this is something that's not really that deep yet, it's like, well, your chances of growing something, like you're choking the life out of it, because not you but the person that you're asking about, like they're choking the life out of it before it even has a chance to sprout, if that makes sense, because they're trying to control the growth of something. That's the vibe I get from this. So I'm pull one more card to see what your advice is. Because this is someone that gives me a lover boy vibe. Like, they do want a relationship. They want something stable, but past commitments, it might kind of give this person a bad taste of like the idea of fully investing in someone again. So you have cycles, endings and beginnings, going through the seasons of life. Something has come full circle and now a new dawn awaits. So this person might represent a cycle that you're coming out of. Um, yeah, so if this is like reminiscent, or like this person's patterns seem to model after a certain pattern that you're already used to with a person, um, then this could be a telltale sign. Like, this could be like one of those things that are meant to trigger you. Um, yeah, like something that's meant to trigger you so that you either reevaluate the path that you've been on, or this person is like ushering you into a new beginning in some kind of way. So this could be one of those connections that either is a lesson and then you move on from it, or it's like you heal through the relationship and then it transforms into a new chapter together. There's a possibility for that, but only you know better than me. Like, whether this is reminiscent of something that you've already been through, and if it's just like one of those energies that are kind of like a waste of energy, you know, or not so much waste of energy in a sense like it doesn't help in some way or help you out or help you grow, but just like, this is not, I'm wasting my energy of investing on a person that I would genuinely want to invest in and would genuinely want to invest in me, or someone that's readily available to do that on someone that's not. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because there is some sort of cycle here, and I feel like Spirit wants you to um address it, just to, like, regardless of what the outcome is between you and this guy, like the biggest thing is that you want to sort through is like the cycles and the patterns. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing as far as this energy goes with this particular gentleman. I hope that that makes sense, gives you a better sense of clarity on this person's actions and their intentions. Okay. Okay. Um, Let me go ahead and update the list. But I appreciate you, sis, as always. And I will get your personal reading out to you within 3 to 5 business days. You know the time frame. So I will have those out to you in that time frame. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sis. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and you'll hear from me soon. Okay. All right. Let's put these bad boys back in the deck. Okay, so the list is updated. Christina, Deaundra are added to the list. Okay, so Brianna, you'll be after Deaundra. Not Brian. Like, why are they putting Brian? Like, who's Brian? Okay, so Miss Gabi, get your timestamp. 18, no, 19 actually. 19 minutes on the dot. Okay. Where is it at? Okay, found it. There you are. Okay. So the person that you're asking about, okay, gotcha. I would appreciate that. Thank you, Christina. Yeah. With the timeline one, um, no, it's actually, I'm thinking of the Divine Mission one. The Divine Mission one has add-ons or like tiers. of like different elements that you can like tap into that. But yeah, the timeline of love, yeah, that's a good one. Those are new ones. The ancestor one, I want to do a collective read of the ancestor one, but not go too much into it because you know, just enough of what the collective needs. Because personally, like it's nothing like a personal read because it like gets straight to the point and goes into your shit like in depth. So, okay, Miss Gabby, you and your person's interest. How is your person currently feeling about you, your situation, your connection, your relationship? Where are they at? Where's their emotional standing? Oh, you're still on. Hey, sis. Yeah, I was about to say because you're the second person, on the list. So hopefully you're still here. Seven of Wands, Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands in this deck. The High Priestess, Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. This person feels shut out by you. Like, I don't know if you block this person. Yeah. I don't know if you block this person or something, or they just feel like your energy is not welcoming towards them. And as much as they want to approach you, because I feel like they may want to like be spontaneous and just be confident and just reach out to you. Okay. Yeah, it's like a feeling of wanting to do something bold, but at the same time feeling like there's not a way to get through to you possibly. They are a little like afraid, but they're more confident than afraid, it seems like. So intuitively, you might feel this. Like you could feel this person maybe like their energy coming towards you or like that you're going to hear from them soon or something like that, which I feel, yeah, it's because this person's energy is moving towards that, or it's like that's what's heavily in their intention. Okay, let's see. How does this person currently feel? What's the energy? What's the energy? I heard coming soon. November, karmic. Okay. That's interesting. So November could be significant, and for some reason, I don't feel like it's an upcoming November. I feel like this was a past November that something happened between the two of you. There's a karmic cycle, no doubt, with this. Um, yeah, I cut him off, cut communication. I let him know I don't want no more bullshit. And yes, I feel his energy. Yeah, there's like a karmic energy or karmic cycle to this. Like if you continue to like, so karmic energy, the best way I can describe it from my understanding of what I believe it to be. So the heavy karmic energy is like when we don't fully get a lesson, we're still doing the same thing, we're still engaging in the same situations, so we keep getting the same results, right? Whether it's through the same situation or person, or it's a different new situation but the same type of energy, same type of archetype, personality, under the same patterns, under the same traumas and wounds, and you know what I mean, like, or toxic energies of belief. So that's why the heaviness keeps coming back. So there's something with this, but I feel by you cutting that communication off with this person and putting your foot down, you are stopping this. But this person is still trying to engage with what they know, what's worked, what, you know, the dynamic, how it's been between the two of you. They're still in this, like, this immature, impulsive energy, not really thinking about like the consequences so much or pacing themselves. It's like, I want to do something. The only reason why they haven't done what they want to do yet is because there's a partial fear of you shutting them down. You know, like they can sense that from you. So let's see. Ultimately, like, what's their intentions or the desires beyond what I've been picking up? Because I feel like I'm already picking up their intentions and what they want. But it's to communicate with you. It's to get through. But let's see why, though. Communication. Um, yeah. So their intention is they want to talk to you. They want to communicate. Why though? Why false love? This person, like, they don't know what love is. Like, kind of like Summer Walker's in like that song. What's it called? Session 32. They don't know what love is, really. like what it really requires. And sometimes like what people think love is like constantly like coming back to each other, like, oh, I know you mad at me, but I'm coming back. Like some people think that that's real love or that's enduring or that's something cute or some shit like that. But it's like if there's no growth and no change, and like what's the point of, like, you know what I mean? Like it's just a fucking cycle. That's really what it is. So their intentions are not really to like move in a healthy way with love. It's like they're still moving under this falseness of what love is, an unhealthy version of love, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, because you can be loved all day, but if you don't know how to receive it, and like, because sometimes in order to receive, and no, I don't even want to say sometimes, like oftentimes, if not 100% of the time, if you're not able to receive genuine love and affection, it's because there's a wound there and you got to work through that. You got to deal with the root of why you can't receive that. Because, it's usually like something deeper beyond that. Like, why wouldn't you want to receive something as beautiful as love? But if you've never had it, you've only experienced conditional love. Or you were brought up to look at love from a warped perception, or like, oh, you gotta perform for it. You got to be a perfect human being, perfect child. You got to have this and that to be loved. Then, of course, like the mind is going to say, well, what if I don't have these things? What if I don't possess these things? What if I lose these things? What if I no longer am attractive? Does that make me unlovable? It's like, it sounds like silly or immature, but subconsciously, these are the things that sometimes humans, that's what we carry sometimes. Our worth and our value, we've been programmed to believe it in a certain way. So if we don't possess these things or we no longer do, then it's like, am I important? Am I loved? Am I appreciated? Am I successful? Am I this? And I feel like this person kind of, they're moving from that false sense of what love is. So let's see what you can potentially expect and what's your advice. Because I feel like this person is going to at least reach out to you. They are, I feel like. It says you are covered by the prayers of your ancestors have spoken over you. So your advice is to stay in that protection, that divine protection of your ancestors, or that you pray for your ancestors to keep you protected by not engaging in things that you're not called to. Because we can step out of our divine protection by doing things that are not in alignment with our will. And our ancestors can warn us, they could try their best, but we have free will. We can step out of that. Okay, so I forgot the messenger cards. I'm going to get those in a second because I almost forgot. Belly of the beast. It says a daunting period lies ahead. Right now, things may feel uncertain and trying, but you have the spirit and tools necessary to get through this. Okay. It's not going to be easy because I feel like you're breaking something with this person. So, like, that love is still there. And, like, how to handle this in a way accordingly, it's some sort of testy energy around it. Okay. This person is not in the best of places, and a part of the reason why this person could be seeking communication with you, seeking you out, it's because they're going through something, and your energy is healing. Your energy does kind of bring them a sense of ground, a sense of peace. Um, but the problem with that sometimes is like too much of a good thing could be crippling, or like coddling, right? Like keeping this person from fully doing their work or fully awakening to what they need to. If your presence is too present, too available, or just like a facilitator or like this comforter space, there's no room for growth on this person's behalf, right? So I feel like a part of the reason why you're not supposed to be actively around this person or connecting with them is because there's things that they gotta go through within themselves. There's things that they need to break free for themselves. Yeah, so you have to pray for me. I remember every fine detail of the very moment I laid eyes on you. I fear that I'm not good enough and this is all too good to be true. So yeah, they're dealing with a lot of triggers too around you. I feel like this person may be having regret, not appreciating you when they had you in their life, a lot of nostalgia, just reminiscing energy, and ultimately not feeling good enough. Like the Knight of Wands to a High Priestess, like boy, like you silly, like to think that you on that level of being able to even connect with me on it's like they know there's something about you that's undeniable, and a part of them even feels like there's so much of you that they haven't even gotten a chance to experience. It's like they feel like they're missing out on something or they missed out. Yeah. Girl, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates and it's helpful. Looks like some of it was, at least. Yeah. Okay. So that was your reading. What am I yawning? I got up pretty decent this morning. I didn't get up too early. Sometimes I've been getting up like way too early in the morning. But yes, that is your reading, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for popping up. I hope you enjoy your weekend, your Mother's Day. Hope it's beautiful. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So let's get in. Yeah, I think it's like, 'cause I know the Black Madonna and the Azuli Dawn tour, they kind of have the same energy or the imagery of that, like facets of the Divine Mother, different elements and aspects of her. Yeah. All right, let's get it. We're going to go ahead and keep it pushing, keep it moving. Miss Mel, you were up next. Ah, shit. My mom is on her way. God damn it. Okay. Speaking of mothers, mine is on her way. To my house. Like, sis, what you want? What you want, girl? What you want? I'm just like, 32. Is that 32 or 33? Pretty sure that says 33. Or is it 23? Hold on. My eyesight is ashy. 3813. Okay. Um. All right, Mel. Let's find your reading about blank. Just blank. Okay. I'm like, I was looking for the name. I'm like, what is that? Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's tap into the energies. How they feel, their intentions, all that good stuff. Let's tap in. Divine Spirit. What do you want? Melanie. Oh, Melody. I said Melanie. My bad. Melody. What do you want her to know, Spirit? What do you want her to know? Regards to this person she has on her mind. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands in this deck. I love her tribal. It's like a tribal tattoo on her face and on her arms and on her legs, her feet. Um, this person feels like you're in touch with yourself, like strong parts of you. It could be cultural or just like you're very in tune with who you are. and it's very attractive to this person. But there's something that like your energy feels like it's not on them right now, or they don't know what you're feeling. They kind of have a sense that you're in a powerful place, like you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Everything's intentional with you. Um, and they might feel a little bit seen by you, like they feel like you could see things, but you're not telling them, or you know what's going on, but you're not saying it. It's like you're keeping your cards to your chest, but in an intentional way, in a way that's smart, in a way that's wise. Like you know what how to handle situations in a mature manner. So they might be sitting on something too, but they feel like you kind of sit and stew on things, but you don't say it right away. You don't express it. You don't jump on it right away just because like you feel it or you know it or you want to do something or you want to say something. Like you sit with it. Okay. Unity and harmony, spiritual connection. This person does feel a connection to you, and they may want things to like, you know, work out, not romantically work out, most definitely. Like they don't want you to like you two to not be on good terms. Like they would rather you guys be cordial, be cool, maybe even still be friends. Because they feel like there's something that ties the two of you. Your person could be intuitive as well, but not claim that or think of themselves in that way. But it's like they can read you just as well as maybe you can read them, but maybe they don't trust it, or you both have like a strong sense of each other, but you question it, or you have this let's wait and see energy. And maybe they do too. Like, let's wait and see. I don't want to just pop out and just make assumptions or um move in a certain direction just yet. So yeah, there's a genuine connection that this person feels between the two of you, and admiration, but there could be a little bit of immaturity energy at play, whether that's on your end and or their end. Okay, inauthentic. That's part of the real problem. I'm not sure if this is somebody that you asked about before, because I did pick up there was a person that kind of at first you were a little repelled by, because they were like not being their true selves. It's like they're putting up a front or maybe to impress you, or they're used to other people being impressed by a certain inner, like, you know, a falseness of them, whereas you could see past it. So this could be that same person. And I feel like their intentions are to be more honest and authentic. They may not know how to do this though, because I feel there's still some type of immaturity from this person. Let's see. I feel really sleepy all of a sudden. Then again, I like taking naps, so it's like a little kid that like, but I'm not like a little kid where I'd be like, no, I don't want to take a nap. I'd be like, no, let's take a nap. Let's see. Person feel. Okay, someone here is in denial. Yes, and I'm not sure what I want right now. So yeah, this person, I feel like the yes is that yes, we do have a connection, or we do, you know, I feel like there is something between us, or there is a strong connection there. I acknowledge that it exists, or I acknowledge that there is something more to, you know, our relationship. You know, there's something greater behind it, or it doesn't have to be like, oh, we're soulmates or we're meant to be together, but it's like a purpose and a reason why we met for them. Um, there could be some things that they feel like they're in denial about, and they could admit that, you know, or that they're choosing to like turn a blind eye to, or just not fully acknowledge or take accountability. Like they're fully aware of this. Part of it is because they don't really know what they want. So this person may need to take accountability in the sense of like, maybe moving too fast or giving you the impression of something that they really weren't ready for. Yeah. Okay. Get some advice. What can you potentially expect? So let's see the advice. Okay, so you have the monster. What in the hell? I can't see what that says. Monster you feed. It says be aware of who or what you give your energy to, both positive and negative. It's the feeding your ego, or is this feeding your ego or your soul? And then there's a quote that says, I envy you, but such a thing is not meant to last. It says others desiring what is yours, keeping your plans and blessings to yourself, protecting what you have built. So I feel like with the advice, like two things I'm picking up. This is a energy of like being mindful of the energy that you put out or the energy that you invest in as well. So you got to ask yourself in the future, like, why am I investing in certain things? Is it coming from a pool, like a full authentic place, or is it coming from something else that's not maybe aligned with me or maybe aligned with this other person? Is it coming from a pure place? Is it selfish? Is it desperation? Is it because I'm divinely driven that way? This is what spirit wants you to reflect upon. And the potential future of this energy for sure, I feel like, is there could be some sort of clarity or truth that you get. Because this card right here, there's a mirror and all you see is the person's eye. So it's like looking into like the truth, like looking into the truth of maybe why you wanted this situation or this person. Was it something that maybe you could have, like, I don't know, it could be like in the future too, not specifically only just with this person, but just in general. When you're getting to know someone, like, is it a relationship that maybe you should learn to keep to yourself, keep sacred before, you know, telling people, sharing too much? Um, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like serpent energy too. Octopus, like this octopus here reminds me of like a sea monster type of thing, like this big octopus, and then the snake. So either this is going to be like the revelation that you receive from this person about like your energy investments, and or it's going to help you in the future when it comes to holding things more sacred. You know, if something has more value to you, is it worth giving too much? And it could even be like parts of yourself, like not indulging too much of yourself, or your personal like sides of yourself, things that are intimate that maybe shouldn't be given to everyone just because you're dating. There might be a point, or there might be a time and a place for this, or where you honor that in your own way. But as far as like this person goes, I don't see too much action on this person's behalf, or like between the two of you. It does feel more so of like just kind of respecting where you are, if that makes sense, respecting your energy, respecting your boundaries. Okay. Let me, because my mom is here to pick something up, let me go grab that and I'll be right back. But yeah, that is the reading. I hope that was helpful. Um, yeah. So I don't think anyone else is interested. I know I have Christina, Deaundra, and Brianna. After that, I'm probably gonna get off because I feel really sleepy. I don't know why. Um, I don't know why I feel so like sleepy. Really interesting. Okay. Give me a moment. I'll be right back, y'all. All right. Thank you guys for your patience and waiting. All right. So we're back. Where the hell is my clip thing? Okay. There you go. There you go. All right, Miss Christina. All right. All right, Miss Mel. I appreciate you. Thank you, sis, for your donation. Popping up. Oh, I don't even know if you're still on here. You're still on here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe. Okay. Yeah, I had to. Like, how you gonna tell me you coming and then like you're already like down the street? Like that didn't make no sense to me. I'm thinking, oh, she'll be here like after my live. No, like anyway. Okay, so Christina, your timestamp is 48:21. Okay. So your question was, why did this person offer to take you out to a nice restaurant only to cancel because it was Mother's Day, but he didn't make any reservations? So now you feel like he was just talking. Let's see. Person's energy. All right. Hey, Christina. Let's see. This person in question. What's this person's intentions with the whole dinner reservation? Like canceling it? What's the real spirit? Was it really about Mother's Day? What was it? What was the real? Okay. It's like cards trying to fly out. A lot of them. So the Queen of Pentacles almost escaped me. Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles. You got a lot of cards. This person is not being honest with the Seven of Swords. Not at all. The Hangman here, the Devil, the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if this person is already in a relationship or something. Or this is the type of person that will try to like make promises that they know they're not going to keep. Like look how he, the fingers crossed behind his back thing, like not keeping promises. So this is the type of person that will hype things up and like with no intention of really solidifying things or following through. It just sounds good. So I feel like they like the chase. They like the idea of like romancing and flirting. And even if, because I feel like your energy seems very like relaxed about it. It doesn't feel like it's anxious. It doesn't feel desperate. I don't feel like this person sees you as that. Your energy might feel like a challenge, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna show you something. And I got something for you, But no, they ain't got nothing for nobody. And if it's because it's, they don't have anything for anyone, it's possibly because they're already investing in someone else. Or it's like they're spreading their energy too thin, or they're just like a selfish person. Like they're just, I don't feel like this person canceled out of some sort of like integrous act, like, oh, I can't because it's Mother's Day. Like, I feel like that's part of it, but it's like that's the excuse. I don't feel like this person was going to follow through. And if you guys were to ever like go out on a date and they really had a reservation, it's like they're going to do some sort of ghosting behavior. That's what it feels like to me. Their intentions, I feel like, were definitely to come in and like swoop you off your feet or love bomb you. Like this person, this feel like a damn, that word. I don't want to throw it around, but they're giving that. They're giving that narc energy. That's what it's giving. Like, why? Why do this? What's wrong with you? Karmic, when I split the deck. Let's see. Spirit. This person's intentions. Forgiveness, growth, and evolution. I feel like their intentions are to like gain your forgiveness. So they might possibly try to ask you out again, or see, like, try to feel into your energy. Are you open? Are you available? Because they're gonna give you the impression that they want something to grow between the two of you, or like progress. But I'm not 100% feeling that. Like, it doesn't give this to me. Let me see. Reconciliation permanently. Yeah, so use your discernment with this. Because I can easily be delusional, be like, yeah, girl, he wants you to forgive him so y'all can really make this happen because he wants something real with you. I feel like that's what he's going to project, but like the energy that I'm picking up on says otherwise. Like, nah. I mean, even with the reconciliation permanently, I don't want to like make it a shadowy energy, but I can see this also being like somebody that wants to be permanently like stuck with you, even though they don't have any intentions of really giving. Um, Honestly, I feel like men just like to bother me just because, and oh no, he's too old to be acting like that. But age ain't nothing but a number when it comes to immaturity and games. But yeah, I do feel like your energy comes off as very like put together, poised. Like you're not an easy like catch or even an easy target. But I feel like the type of people that come towards you, they like validation. So if you have an energy that is very sure of itself, it can intimidate people, but they'll find validation through it. I picked this up for somebody else, like this same example where it's like the popular girl or the cheerleader finally gives a nerd the time of day, and they're like, their whole week is made, their whole day is made because you gave them the time of day. Or it's like, somebody that doesn't give love and attention at home, and then the person that is like very desirable, the prom queen or the prom king person gives you the attention, you bask in that. So it's kind of, this person doesn't really have any intentions of making something real with another person. They just like the idea of it, and they like the idea of you. Some part of your energy validates them, if that makes sense. um let's see. No, I feel he says I would be cool off him too. Like, what kind of shit is this? I don't know. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that this person is either in a relationship or married, and at the least, maybe like some sort of situationship, like somebody that is permanently in their life, or like, or not permanently, but been in their life for a very long time, but they're still not making it official. That's what this person kind of gives. Um, let's see. I'm planning something. Yeah. So again, I don't know if that's possible. If this person could come around again and like have access enough to even ask you out. This card flew out on the floor. I'm focusing on myself. They're selfish. So whatever they're doing, it is based off of just like what suits them. It's not, oh, I feel bad or I want to make things up to you. It's selfishness. Yeah. Yeah, girl, call it out. Yeah, and like if this is a pattern or a cycle for him, like he does this to people or he tries it, it's like it is something that needs to stop. Like something like either he needs to be shown that it doesn't work no more, or just be told like that shit ain't gonna fly, it's not gonna work. Let's see, Spirit, thank you for the divine guidance. The advice. Okay, so you have the King of Diamonds, practicality, stable, obstinate, goal oriented. This is someone that leads with their money, with their status, like superficial shit. They don't come from a place of heart. It's just like all of what it appears, what it looks like. Okay. There's a quote. It says, as near as I can tell, Wish for this moment to last forever, so we sit and hold hands, and I'm always just about to leave. So it says vulnerability, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, insecurity, self-sabotage. So that's this person's energy. They'll have something or somebody that they feel like, again, validates a part of them that's really empty. So this is somebody I feel like that also leads with their money, their wallet, the reservation. Oh, I'll take you out to dinner. And they might think that you'll be appeased by that because you're somebody that either looks well put together. So it's like, oh, naturally you'll want somebody that's like, got money or nice things. And this might work with women that are kind of just pretty shells. There's nothing really there. It doesn't take a lot for them to either be impressed or they're loyal to the money, they're loyal to the status. And it's like with these type of people, they're predictable. I got this in the bag. But with you, it's kind of like there's something being validated, some sort of challenge, but they don't have the energy to give to you. They sabotage things because there's a part of them that does really fear rejection of being their authentic self, to being loved, to being seen. Like they won't allow that for themselves. But yeah, um, mm, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm so fucking sleepy. I don't know why, but it's like I have the itis. Like somebody just like blew some like what's that shit on the Wizard of Oz where they were in the poppy field or whatever. That's what this I feel like right now. Like I feel like I'm not fully here. Like I'm floating somewhere. But I probably didn't get enough sleep because I didn't go to bed to like not at a decent hour. I don't even remember what time I fell asleep, to be honest. Like it probably was past 2 a.m. And then I woke up early this morning. I think I woke up around like 8 something, maybe 7 something, close to 8 o'clock in the morning, which is not that early, but that's not enough hours to sleep. So I'm like, nap time with the twinkles. Like the Pampers commercial. That's how I'm feeling right now. The fucking lullaby shit. Okay. All right, Miss Christina, that was your reading. I hope that brought you some clarity, a little bit of understanding of the person. I know you're not really like feeling him like that, but yeah. Oh, I just fell asleep. I told him he doesn't need to show anymore. I've seen enough, and that's all I need to see. He looks shocked because of what screen. Yeah, let him know. Like that's very mature. I've seen all I needed to see. I don't want nothing else to do. That because men are used to the games and playing, like going back and forth and arguing and the long explanations and the text message. Like it's either like something like what you said, like very mature response, or none at all. Like motherfucker, fuck you. Just leave it at that and just step away gracefully. Yeah, because I don't feel like this is his energy, like specifically like what he was on with you, but like some men, I feel like they come into women's lives that they know that they can't have or feel like they're not good enough for or whatever, and play with them and then like try to ghost them or put them in a negative place so they can be like, ha, see, like it's like a game, but like when you don't give a fuck about stuff that don't work out for you, that's not for you, it's like you can't bait me into that game. Like it's not gonna work. That's the thing that some people don't understand or men don't understand when they play games like that with certain people. Like some women ain't about that. Like they don't mind cutting you off. Like they see the immaturity in you. They see the emotional unavailability, the games, they see the toxicity, like the shit that you might be on, and just say you're not a desirable mate for me. And so you playing games or trying to like one up me or ghost me on purpose or like humble me or some shit like that, that shit ain't gonna work. Like it's immature. You see right past it. You see the game, and that's what makes it even like if they had any type of common sense, like these type of people have any common sense, they would know like that you can see past it. So if I can like tell that you're not going to be a valuable partner for me, or like someone that's, healthy for me or safe for me to trust or invest in, why would you think I would be like moved by your games? Like, it's just stupid. Yeah, and men love a chase. That's why I be like thinking to myself, like, especially back in the day, the chasing, the men thing, like, if you ever paid attention to a time you were drawing your energy, most of the time they're gonna chase you back because they like to chase. But the problem with that is like, let them chase their own tail, because you don't want to feed into it. You don't want to give them anything. Like, you're not running, you're not hiding, you're standing right in front of them. It's like, okay, well, what you gonna do? You either gonna stand up, or you just all bark. And oftentimes they just all bark. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with them. They could be like 60 years old and still be stuck on stupid, just dumb as a fucking box of rocks in a toolbox. Like, just fucking stupid. I don't get it. But I kind of do get it, because some men are just not raised to be like healthy men. And just as they can say, oh, some women aren't raised to be women, but lots of times y'all just want women to be y'all slaves. Has nothing to do with being a woman. And like, you're not comfortable with women being who they are authentically. You want them to be your slaves. Some of them, not all men. But when you guys are not traditional, you want a slave. That's what you want. You want a house kitchen housewife that lays on her back for you and says yes sir with everything, yes king, while you do nothing, just be mediocre, just be a headache to someone's existence. Like, I cannot. I blame some of these mothers. Like, y'all just fed into the mediocrity of some of y'all sons. Like, these motherfuckers is just like really, you know, didn't teach them nothing. It's okay. It's not okay, but hey, I get it. Happy Mother's Day. All right, let's go ahead and move on, Christina. I hope that was helpful. I really do. And seems like you got it already together. Like, it's nothing to sweat over, to shed a tear over at all. So you're good. So thank you so much, sis, for joining and donating. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Happy Mother's Day to you, by the way. Okay, I'm glad. So, Deaundra, you're up next. Hold on. Um, do, do. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Timestamp is. Are we already at 60 already? Hold on. I think that says 66. Okay. I think so. Or is it 80? No, that can't be right. Let me see. 67, 42. Okay. All right, Deaundra, this is going to be your reading. Girl, I can't see the timestamps. Like, okay. So let's see yours. Why'd I have it at 10 instead of 1? Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with you and your person of interest, where their energy is concerned, their feelings, their intentions, what they want to say, what you can potentially expect. All right, Deaundra and her person of interest. What does she need to know about this connection? Okay, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Sun. So with the Ace of Wands, 4 Pentacles, and the Sun, and you got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like this person does want more of something. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Because no doubt about it, like, you do have some sort of, like, I don't know, it's like you are in a power position with your energy. Maybe you don't realize it. Hey, Deaundra. Yeah, maybe you don't realize that you actually have some type of power in the situation, and not like to manipulate this person or anything like that, but just like it's an influence energy, or like you might have some sort of power over the way that they respond to things, and maybe you don't see it like that. Um, they might even hold back a little bit because of this, because they do feel, um, how do I explain this? It's like out of their comfort zone. Like, you pull them out of their comfort zone, like your energy influences them in a way. And it's like, well, how deep is this influence? Like, what will it take me to? Like, how far will this influence go? This drive, this passion towards you. Um, how far is it going to go? Because there's like a desire for wanting more, wanting to see where something goes, or just like deepening what is already. Like, they feel, or they can foresee that your energy has a lot of abundance to it. Like, you can add a lot of value into their life, or they've seen that from you. You've shown them this already. Whether that's like the type of woman that you are, the person that just your personality, your character, um, your gifts, your talents, your ambitions, like things that you're doing, things that you have done, as well as like you as a partner, as a friend, as like the things that you can contribute or have contributed. That's like a part of the wanting more. But it's also like a fear of investing fully in some kind of way, or because it might be in their mind like something they feel like is too good to be true is going on here between the two of you, rather than seeing it as something transformative, something that is positive and meant to like grow or help you both grow, because there is positive over here. I feel like, at least how they're seeing you, they feel like you have a lot of qualities that they admire. They might like present something to you, or they have in the past presented something to you that is like not fully all the way like something that maybe you perceive as a big deal or like a big investment, but to them it's like, I'm giving you something that I've been holding back for a long time, or something I don't just give away easily like that, or share with people, or show people like a part of me. It's like keeping it close to them, keeping it close to their chest. and not giving too much of themselves away, but in some way they feel like they've shown you something that others would have to work for, or just not that easy to come by from them or out of them. Okay. You might have awakened something inside of them, or like might even encourage them just like through your energy, maybe like not something you said verbally, but just like your energy might have inspired this person in some kind of way to make some sort of change, to let go of some things. Or it's like they know, like, wow, I just saw the awakening card when I was shuffling. It might even be like something that they know that once they fully make a change or they step up in some kind of way, like things are going to be different, but in a positive way, not a negative. They may want to fix some things between the two of you. Yeah, growth and evolution. So this person's intentions is to grow and to evolve as a person as well, not just like with this connection. They may feel like over time, like there might have been things that have come up, unresolved issues, or they have to resolve things and things will move forward or things will grow in its right time. So their plan or their intention is to reconciliation permanently could be like you guys have had some sort of falling out before or some separation before, if not like a long time, or like where you thought maybe this isn't going to work out and you had to take a step away from this connection or something, or this person did, to actually wanting things to like work out um permanently, or they don't want to have to go through that cycle again. But there's the have faith card. There's a lot of cards that came out. I always want to like caution, give a heads up, because when I pick up stuff like this, I don't want to like steer anybody wrong when I'm picking up like all this wonderful stuff and it doesn't happen for a person because it's intention. It's like what they would like to do. That's like we can intend to do, like have a schedule and be like, oh, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get this done. Or by this age, I'm going to have this done in my life and completed this and be this person. But that's your intention. But that doesn't mean that's how life is supposed to go always. It may go a different plan. It may not go according to the human's plan, you know? Even when it's like so-called negative things, like, or things that maybe we don't want to hear, even with that, like that could be subject to change. But I do feel like this person's intentions are coming from a pure place, coming from a positive perspective. But there is a holding back though. It might feel justified to this person, like why they're doing it. It's like, well, I've shown you, I've given you something that I don't. And you might look at it like, so that's not, or it might not cross your mind that this is something that they feel was a big step for them, like them being really vulnerable, or giving in a way that they don't give to others. Like you may not even know that that was a big step for them or see it that way. If there's something that they've done or given or shown you that they feel is a big deal. So let's see what's on this person's mind. Like, what's their truth? What they want you to know. Okay. I'm more aware than you think. You got a lot of cards trying to come out. We both have to work on ourselves. I have been avoiding you. I'm falling for you. I feel so much gratitude to even be connected to you. And please wait for me was the bonus cards, I guess, because that's a lot. Yeah, so it's not easy, like this person, and you do what you will with this. I'm not telling you that you need to wait or you have to wait, but like if if you're willing to wait, I feel like this person's energy is coming from a place of, I can give you things in increments. I cannot give it to you all at once, or I can't just say it, because we might think from our perspective, from our mind, like, why is it so hard for you to just do X, Y, and Z? Or by now we should be able to do this, or we should be here by now. But a person is going to pace themselves. Like, we all have different levels of experience and trauma, expectations, desires, fears, all of that we're dealing with all at once. And some connections might take us off catch us off guard. Like, oh, I'm going to go into a relationship open-hearted, and then you meet somebody that kind of triggers that self-criticism, or triggers a wound of trust or something like that. It might throw you off your game, whereas you thought you were ready, you thought you had it, you were open and you could do this. But that's the beauty of connections. You don't want to go into it with specific expectations. Like, always go in with an open mind and open heart, but with your discernment, though, with your wisdom, not like bringing the past along and all of that, but just using your inner wisdom. So I feel like this person is like in a space where they do avoid sometimes, or excuse me, it might be like times of pause and reflection and kind of taking a step back from you, where it can come off as like they're avoiding you, but maybe they're working on something. Maybe they're working through something. You just don't see it. You just don't know about it, right? That's what I get from this. Now let's see what your advice is. If there's anything else you need to know and potential outcome or coming futures of this energy. So you have home, a place where we can where we can be our most vulnerable and true selves. This place we long to go at the end of the day. So this person, there could be coming like an energy of them like coming around and expressing some level of safety or security that they feel with you. There is like some type, I'm hearing the word rekindle, but it doesn't have to be literally like a rekindling. Before I look at this card, you have, I lose myself in my mind, disconnecting from the world to connect with yourself in a journey inward, self-imposed solitude. So this person may tell you like, I've disconnected, just to get myself right, like, go within or just separate so I can get clear minded. Like, they might tell you that. And that might be your advice as well, is to, if you guys are in a place where you're not actively speaking or it's not a lot going on, like, take those moments to take a step back and deal with whatever you need to deal with within yourself. Let's see. Hell to other people. So it says betrayal, a wrong that demands to be right, a redemption and forgiveness. So it might be that if this person does tell you, like, it's not you, it's not about you, it's more so like me getting my mind right, I just needed time to think, like them maybe expressing how they feel safe with you, or them just being vulnerable enough with you, let you know that they feel safe, and kind of clearing something up, asking you maybe to understand or forgive me, like, because I don't see any malicious energy. I know that it says the first word on this card is betrayal, but it says a wrong that demands to be righted, redemption, or forgiveness. So the ghosting energy, or just kind of taking time out for themselves, it comes off as ghosting. Yeah. It's up to you, like, if this is worth the patience. I feel like a conversation of transparency is always good. Like, if you're willing to go there and get clear and see where they're at, what they want, and like, 'cause sometimes I feel like it's just a clarity of misunderstanding. Like, if a person wants space but doesn't know how to express that, or space not because they want to get away from the other person, but because they want to clear their mind, and you know what I mean, or just sit with themselves, or they feel like they need time to, they don't want to rush into things, so they want to see things from another perspective outside of the influence of the other person. It's like there is something going on with this person as far as inner reflection goes. Okay. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. All right. So I'm going to close this thing out. Okay. I hope that was helpful. I'm like so sleepy, y'all. I don't know like why, but I mean, logic says like, girl, you didn't go to bed on time. You didn't get no good sleep hours in, pretty much. But yeah, I hope that was helpful, sis. I'm sending much love to you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. You're very welcome. I will try to get a little few hours in, a little nappy nap. Yeah, I don't want to sleep in too long to where it's like too late to cook dinner and shit. So we're not gonna do that. But I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to book a reading with me, you want something more in depth, it's not rush. These are mini reads. But yeah, you guys can always check out my website. Click the links there. I do have some new love readings available. So check those out as well. I did post them in the community tab. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all be safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your night, your day, your evening, wherever you guys are in the world.